Okay, it's 5:30. I want to go ahead and call this meeting to order.
Mm.
Okay, I'll ask that we stand and say the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We'll have a small invocation real quick. Heavenly Father, we ask that you guide us today as we gather here, that we do all things that are in the best interest of the city and you. We ask this in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen.
That was quick. We're gonna be having time. 5:45.
Okay, roll call. Wimma, not here. Bedford, I'm here. Kathy,
Here.
Lori,
Here.
Larry, not here. Anna,
Here.
Katrina,
Here.
okay. I think we were all emailed the minutes. Did anybody see anything that needed to be corrected?
I did on here under back to school bash,
Uh-huh.
where it's the first line that says Miss Busby asked Mrs. McWilliams about donation, and then the next line should
see
be
that.
she
Let's see that.
instead of SC,
Okay.
and then go 2 lines down at the end. I just for clarification, it says Mrs. McWilliams stated that bring. It may have been stated to bring.
Yep.
Okay, and then on the last page, it says Mrs. Busby stated that August would be at Airmines. I think that's supposed to be movie.
August movie will be. Okay.
That's all I saw.
Well, does anyone want to make a motion that we accept the minutes with these corrections?
So move.
We have a second.
Second.
All those in favor? Okay. Completion or review of unfinished business from prior meeting. Back to school bash.
July 25th, 10 to 2 at the splash pad. Utilities department will bring the hot dogs. We'll grab chips and waters. Blue Emma has brought donations. I spoke to her today. She said that she has one more batch to drop off. And then we'll start putting stuff together.
Out of room.
Yeah.
He is out of room.
And get all this stuff out of Philip's office.
She said crayon. I haven't seen the first crayon.
No,
I thought it was
before you thought it was
Pop-Tarts, but
Pop
wasn't.
Tarts. Yeah.
It wasn't.
So it looks like we're just right on track, just putting all the bags together, separating between school, like age groups. And then Victoria said that she'll get the guys there to cook hot dogs for us. So
Okay, so what time do you think you're gonna stuff the bags? Because I need to get the bags up
that
there.
I don't know. I'll have to get with Lou Emma. We'll probably do a day or two before.
Okay, well, please let
Yep.
me know because I leave on the 19th and won't be back till the 23rd. So I want to make sure I have the bags.
Okay.
And I can't put them in Philip's office. He already told me.
Okay.
If you could just send us an email, would be great, because I would like to, help stuff and separate and make
Yes,
it
ma'am.
easier.
I'll send out an email or a text to everybody and let everybody
Where are we going
know.
to do this at?
You can do it in the office. So we
Probably
get it out
Philip's
there.
office.
Can't get it out of there.
We today decided that instead of asking for school supplies like we have in years past, that we're asking for teacher gift list requests, so that whenever we get, because it seems like everybody does the same thing, and we end up with tons of crayons, glue, and paper and stuff. And I talked to the girls in the PTO today at the elementary school, Ryan, and they decided that stuff like tissues and hand sanitizer could be a valued gift to the school, so that they would have those as the year progressed instead of us doing that. So that's what we're going to start asking for at the bank, so that we maybe can,
Yeah, I think that's good.
not have so much. They even said that just copy paper was a great gift, because sometimes when you got to make handouts and stuff, that there's an issue about paper. So just, copy paper, tissues, hand sanitizer, dry erase markers. Some of these things are, you really, so I know we're not doing that specifically. But I know we're doing some great things specifically, so if we can get other people to do other things, then maybe that'd be better suited for the school. Okay, so anything else about the back to school bash, Alicia?
No.
Okay, so August movie night?
August the 22nd, maybe you'll start at dark around 7:30. We'll be at Arrowmines Park. After making a post about recommendations on what movie to watch, 3 had more than one mention, and that was Little Rascals, The Sandlot, and Big Mama's House. So,
How did you not show Sandlot? No, we did not show Sandlot recently, did we?
no, we did not.
Sandlot's a good one.
Yeah. So I figured either Little Rascals or Sandlot
Um,
for August, back to school, Sandlot.
and what
I
happened
like
at
Little Rock.
that Arrow Mines in the bathrooms? I heard that there was a issue at the bathrooms at Arrow Mines, by any chance?
Yeah, I think there was some more vandalism, and then
Do we have it on camera?
no, the power is out. So I told them today to get the Starlink connection and pay for the service because I'm tired of vandalism happening, and we don't know who's done it.
But it's not so major that it will be out of service for the August 22nd event. I guess is what I'm alluding to. All right.
And I just learned about it today, so I'm telling my wife.
I just learned about it today too.
What time do the bathrooms lock?
We have
I think when James goes to cut the splash pad off at 8:30, I think he hits the parks and locks the bathrooms.
Who opens them every morning? Who opens them every morning?
Jane.
James, yeah.
That's the thing, and I know it's a lot to have someone do that, but it's almost required that somebody go by there almost daily. The more activity that's out there, the less vandalism will happen because they know you're in and out of there. So just consistency. But that's good to know it'll be ready for the event. I hate that though, man. It's so frustrating. Okay, so anything else about movie night?
No, we're good with that.
All right, any special reports from other city departments or committees applicable?
Juneteenth, that event was pretty awesome.
I thought so.
The crowd was good. The weather turned out great.
It was
We had a good turnout with vendors and like the food trucks. Just the whole day was wonderful.
It
It was a really good day.
I had fun painting with the few that showed up to paint. I think that we would have maybe more had we had more shade. It was hot. I mean, I can only keep a couple under the shade at a time, so I'd have a couple underneath that shade, 10 at a time. But we had fun. What we had going on. Water slide was a hit again.
Yeah, it's always good.
Yeah.
And Family Feud was a really big hit.
Yeah, speaking of that, I don't know if y'all know Terry Williams
Mm-hmm.
that lives here. That was actually his idea.
Yeah,
And
he
I gave
emailed
him
us.
Lori's number to call because I was on vacation in Florida when he called me with it. And I told him, I think it's a good idea, but get with her. So if y'all see him, we do appreciate him giving us the idea.
And Terry
And
was
any
actually
citizen that want to, give us any
Love
ideas.
involved.
is, yeah, because he was actually chosen to be on the committee, so he would email stuff to me, and then I would just forward it on.
It was a good event.
It was good. We just had one vendor that had car trouble and had to leave their cart there for a couple of days.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was okay.
I
We
went
did.
back to check on her that night as they were getting ready to pack up. And,
Yeah.
The water pump issue or something I heard.
Yeah, I think it was a water pump. They were from Antioch, so
Yeah.
that drive.
That's good.
But they
We got
come
them
back and
that
got their
far.
vehicle.
Yeah.
and-
Yes. But their food
Um,
was awesome.
yeah.
Her food was
Who
awesome.
damn balls? I ate two of
The
'em.
the Cajun,
Mhm.
yes, it was awesome. But we did lose our tents.
For what?
Our tents. You okay, Philip?
Mm-mm.
You know, what did I say about those tents?
How did we lose a tent?
When the storm come through the other night, they set up. He took one of them.
At the fireworks?
Yeah. They set up tents about 12 o'clock, and before they could, like, 2 of the guys were down at the where the guys were shooting fireworks, dropping off a dumpster. And the other two were up there trying to save the tents.
Oh my God.
We have one standing, one completely okay. One's broke kind of in the middle, and then one was completely destroyed by the wind. And it just it come out of nowhere. It did. It come out of nowhere. We'd been watching the weather all day, and it was all just kind of going around us.
Well, that's one thing to hard to, nothing you can really do about weather. It happens. I hate that for us, though, because we didn't hardly get a chance to use them.
Yeah.
And they were nice. I heard so many nice things about the tents at Juneteenth. So I'm so glad we got these tents. I mean, that's all I heard. So many people.
Yeah, even Brent said that the tents, it didn't buckle them in or pull the stakes up and take them off. It just kind of shoved everything in the middle where
Wow.
it was, I guess, weaker
Okay.
because they were so long. So, other than that, our fireworks show went really well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it's kind of a godsend that we had the rain. Mount Pleasant did
Cooled
not
it
burn down. I was worried about, I kept seeing on the news about so many places being so dry, and the mindset was that the only safe way to do fireworks was to not do fireworks, And I was like, so I was really fortunate. I thought we had the rain, and the bike parade was fine too.
Yeah, the kids really loved the bike
They
parade.
didn't seem to mind that it was wet.
No.
No, they like playing in there.
Yeah, it was just fine by them.
This one little boy had a stroller in the water. We didn't know if a baby was in there.
It was just
he was
fine.
having a good time.
He was.
Yeah,
He was having
yeah.
a good time.
And plus, my bestie wanted to make sure everybody made money, so she went to every food truck out there.
But yeah, the crowd started showing up, and it was I was really surprised because they canceled First Friday
Yeah.
in Columbia, and they canceled the races that night at Thunder Hill. So I think we got crowds from there, and then
And
people come and got food, and then left and set up all around town just to watch the fireworks.
Yeah.
Because the church, the doctor's office, and even
Full.
TSC was full
Full.
of people.
I heard people tell me that lived over in Brookside that they could see it from their
Yeah.
backyard just fine. So there was
So
lots of good reviews about the firework display.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing negative at all that I heard from anybody.
there was only one.
You heard something negative?
Yeah, somebody posted on my thank you page, my thank you post. Since when did we start celebrating the 4th on the 3rd?
Oh,
But you're always
Yeah,
gonna
well.
have something.
that's
Can't
a
please
stretch.
everybody.
Okay, that's a stretch. But they're just looking for something to complain about.
Yeah.
I thought it was nice. I was really appreciative of the PDF. I thought it worked well with the music. Yeah, there was
Yeah, the
one.
music turned out really well with the whole as soon as you started it. And
Uh-huh. Well, he
It
told me to
lasted.
watch. If you notice, there was 90 seconds of dead silence. It's because I was waiting for my phone to turn 9 so I could push the button. I was ready. But yeah, it matched pretty good. It went well. I thought it was good.
What we might want to look into is getting speakers that can be stretched on the side.
Yes, we
of the
have
building.
that. Did you see what I sent you? I emailed it to you. You
I
got
ordered
it.
it yesterday.
You got them. We didn't have the necessary hookup.
All right.
We will have. The
We
necessary.
thought we did,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
it wasn't what we
we
needed.
will have.
Okay.
So one
Yeah.
thing, sorry, Becker, let me step on
The only other thing is the length of cord that we have. To get them further, we might at some point in time invest in a longer piece of coax cable. I'd say maybe 2 50-foot pieces. That way we could actually stretch them around the building. And not have them pull tight.
One thing related to that, I didn't know it to this year. I thought I had to run through a radio station. But next year, 87.5, I believe it was, they have a where they connect in.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have your phone or go to that channel, 80, and then you can play it there too, along with all that.
Cool.
So even if someone's in Brookside, they can put the 87.5 and
Hear the music set
Choreograph.
for the fireworks.
I thought
That'd
it
be
had to run
fantastic.
through a radio station, but
Yeah.
it doesn't. They actually hijacked that station
Okay,
frequency.
Okay.
that's
I
cool.
didn't know that, but now I do.
So we can definitely advertise that next year when
Yep.
we go into it, that you could tune in during the fireworks too, and join along with the full celebration. That's awesome. that going to cover your special departments, parks and department reports? We're going to move on to city manager now. You have any reports, sir?
Yeah, briefly. I was going to give you an update on the community center, but my computer's updating for about the last 20 minutes. Had a couple pictures. It's progressing nicely. Still on, say they're still on track for completion that has to be done by October. The couple things that's kind of stressed me a little bit that was kind of our line items to go through them. The computers have been ordered. The signage is in progress. The LED and that sign, and also the furniture. I have that out. We've got it all put together, and it'll be ordered to bring in there. So that's the tables, the chairs, the desk, all the things that goes along with it. So it's coming along.
Yeah, I had a chance to look at it the other day. I was pleasantly pleased. I mean, it's going to have a good scrubbing afterwards, but we knew that was coming already. You know? But
I do know that they dropped a load of drywall off this morning.
Good.
When I come by, they were unloading a truck, so drywall, I think he said, was starting this week.
Good.
So
Good.
so once they get that going, it's just
moving right along.
moving right along.
Moving
So.
right along.
Two more things. We have posted the Parks and Rec director position.
Mhm.
Had several applications from all over the country, and I didn't even open those. But there's a handful of locals that I would consider, by looking at their resume, heavy hitters. So we're
Okay.
going to look at that. It don't close to the 23rd, and then I'll go through the process of evaluation and structured interviews and all that.
Good.
So hopefully it's sometime in August and we can make an offer to someone. Hopefully.
Fantastic.
And then the last thing that I have, I'm gonna have someone stain. I didn't pick out the color. I had somebody look at, colorblind. Stain all the picnic tables in all the parks. Gardenia, Aero Mines, Rotary, and even the
The post,
posts, except for Rotary Park, because it's all wood and that wouldn't look right. So
that'll help preserve the picnic tables. I'm almost certain of it.
yeah, I think so. It's time.
And it'll eliminate the splinters.
It will.
Yeah. So over the next few weeks, you may see folks over there staining.
Good deal.
That's all I have.
Thank you, Philip. New business, September movie night.
September 12th, again around dark, which will be about 7 o'clock. This one will be at Gardenia Park, and maybe we can watch one of the movies that they've recommended, like Little Rascals or Big Mama's House.
Okay.
Or
I get a tickle out of
Okay.
that because my grandmother loved that movie.
Mm-hmm. It's a good movie. They're all three of them are
Yeah.
good movies. I've seen the Little Rascal movie too.
Yeah.
But nothing better than a He-Man Women's Haters Club.
But September is probably going to be the new Toy Story may be out by then, so that may be another good one to look into.
Can I add to that? Not related to movie night.
Huh?
Can I add to that Gardenia Park? Not related to
Yes,
movie night?
absolutely. Add away.
One thing that I want to start looking at, and it's not in our strategic plan, but I think it's one of our best parks. We're trying to get some concepts on what parking would look like there.
Amen.
Well, there's a lot to that, over 25 spaces, but I kind of want to see what that's going to cost. I think it's a great park.
It is a great park.
It's nowhere to park.
Look, it was told to me, and I don't know how much we want to get into this at this meeting, but as far as what actual property belonged to Gardenia Park and what property has just been let go over the years, as far as another exit out of the park, on the side there, I don't know how much relevancy is there to it, but the best thing, if we could get going when you come off of Gardenia and take a left, if you could park along that fence in diagonal spaces, it would just be better if you didn't have to back up out of there. If you could get them out of the park on that backside some kind of way, which I don't know. I mean,
I'm thinking it need to be on the other.
which is the same way. I mean,
Yeah, but the other end, it'd be less traffic where kids would be playing because you got the volleyball there,
mhm.
the swings and all that. I think on the bottom end it'd be better.
That,
Maybe
that,
even
that
in
would
the
be
middle.
my thought on the lower
I
end.
just hate to see it
Or in
have to
the
remove
middle.
that whole row of trees. Because that's where you would probably need it, where that row of trees is right there
I
against
don't
the
think you
thing.
got to, and it's not the meeting for that. I just want to kind of let y'all know that I want to start looking at that. I think you're right. It's at lower end. You leave those trees. You go behind them like we had that blocked
Mhm.
off. The only thing is, if it's over 25 spaces, I have to look at stormwater and runoff,
Mhm.
which you got the perfect area because it's already in a bowl.
It is.
So I feel like it's probably a $75,000 to $100,000 project, but that go. Let's do some stuff if we can.
Well, if you have a big concrete space out there, it could definitely double as other things.
And say 75 to 100, and that's cheap.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah, probably so.
That's finagling.
And I wonder, are there any grants out there that,
Nope.
There's no grants ever for
Not for
pavement.
paving.
okay,
Yeah, not that I've ever found. And I'll look all the time still for money for pavement just in case. Yeah, because I know the baseball park would like to have it too. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
a whole nother story though. That's
But
major.
it's definitely a good idea. I think it's
Okay.
warranted. Barbecue Fest.
That'll be here before we know it. I put out the forms for applications Monday, both vendors and cooks. We've got about 20 altogether already. Looking for music acts. Like to have some more stuff going on there. Figure out what to do with this kid zone and make it more appealing to the kids. And I spoke with Karen Riggins and they're interested in doing the car show again on Friday night. We won't have the home game. It's away this year for the festival. So maybe we can figure out something different to do as far as like opening up the festival on Friday night. Because you know the band and the cheerleaders were here last year. So
I remember the one year we did the Get Up Challenge as a community and had the little dance. They filmed it from the high school, came out and filmed it. It's kind of sad because I was the only one doing everything. I was really late or behind. I'm the only one doing something different. No, but it's like I'm just kind of doing my own thing.
What dates? What
It's
dates
a-
for the barbecue festival?
the 16th and 17th.
The only comments I think I would have to add right now, just from last year, and we have our notes from that. We want to keep it the backyard vendors, the barbecue, but there's only 3, so I think there's got to be
please,
more.
We
We
like
had
to-
5, but only 3
at
showed up.
least 6 we need.
But you also need to have a backup because I know we don't want to bring in other vendors because it's a barbecue festival. But there's got to be more of that because that was probably the biggest complaint we got is having to wait in line to get food,
That was the only complaint.
and they run out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and because it was being quickly prepared, the food you got towards the end of the festival was not near as good as the food you got at the beginning of the festival.
Well, like a couple of the vendors, well, one of the vendors, they didn't even start serving until after 1 o'clock. Like they didn't show up at 10,
Yeah.
didn't even start getting prepared. So we have to make that very clear this year that, you know, the event opens at 10 o'clock, have your food ready and ready to go and make sure that, you know, if you sell out, that's one thing,
Uh-huh.
but just make sure you have your food ready to go at 10 o'clock.
I would love to see us have definitely more barbecues, but if we get closer to time, Philip, I'm in agreement. I mean, we have to have a contingency plan to make sure that, you know, we don't have upheaval at the festival, you know, to make sure we have.
and it don't have to be a Chick-fil-A or some type of take away from it, but it could be a hot dog truck. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
It may need to be that anyway because sometimes the kid wants a hot dog.
Yeah.
Not
Not everybody likes barbecue, guys. And if you've had barbecue, you know, year after year after year, you know, and it becomes so.
Well, no, I think they like the barbecue. I just think there's got to be plenty of whatever.
But as far as the competitors are concerned, I can go on the food truck Facebook page and get some more interested.
As long as they're cooking with charcoal or wood,
I'll
You know.
get I'll go and download the application and stick it on.
because it's on the cook's application that no gas
Mhm.
or electric. So it's already on there. And then of course, you know,
And I think that's fine. It's just we got plenty of time. If we don't have enough, we have to rethink
Yeah.
that.
Well, during our original years of Barbecue Fest, I remember a time when we, after we had everybody shoved in the back corner, that we didn't have very many the next year, and we had several food trucks that came at the last minute, and it was something, you know.
We're gonna be organized. We're not gonna wait till last minute.
that's right.
And I do believe I know like there's 2 or 3 that's always been here, but whatever you do, they're not gonna take away from the bass team. They're gonna clean house.
Past
They
team
have.
has a following
But
that buys from the bass team because they're the bass team.
that was do whatever because I think people come to enjoy the festival. But that's the only thing. There's got to be more. If it's a hot dog, it's a hot dog.
Well, let me ask you a question. If we only have a few, do we still move forward with the barbecue competition, even if it's just a few, and just
You
have
can.
other
You
vendors
just have
come?
to have the wings and things and everything else that come, and they will, because I think they've been doing pretty good when they come here.
Yeah.
The folks that are. But hopefully we got enough time that maybe there's 10 backyard cookers this year, and if 7 show up, we're okay.
Yeah.
But we had 5 last year, and only 3 showed up, and
Yeah.
it didn't cause problems. It's just like you had to wait.
Yeah.
People.
I'm with you, Phil. I don't, and if we have space for 10, if we had to put 10 out, can we
We
pull
figure
that
it
off?
We figure it out.
Absolutely. Then that's like, absolutely.
We use Heritage parking lot if we need to.
I'm totally on board with that.
Ask for forgiveness on Monday.
Have it ready by Monday.
And once I send this out, I have them send it back in like I did the other vendors. And
Yeah.
I'll have them send it back in like I did the other vendors
Okay.
of Juneteenth.
Once if you'll send them to the link, once they fill out that application, it'll send it directly to me.
Gotcha.
Barbecue Fest, okay right now?
Mhm.
Haunted Trail?
I'll start sending letters out for donations and the chili cook-off, probably next month. 'Cause I usually send those out around August. That gives us a good month and a half to
We're
gather
ready.
up all of our people. And then hopefully we can fill the whole center, the whole walking trail this year.
We were ready. We
You're
were
gonna
already
do it
talking
on
about
what
it.
day? Which day? What day you gonna do
It's
it?
a Saturday before Halloween, right?
Yeah, it'll be the Saturday.
Halloween's on the 31st. This year's on a Saturday.
And I think it's on a
it
Saturday
is.
this year,
So we're gonna do ours the Saturday before,
the
correct?
25th.
25th.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be
So
the
it'll be the
24,
weekend right after the
24.
festival.
24?
Oh.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
already
the
ready at the
24th.
bank. We can't wait. We're ready.
Yeah. So we'll have the barbecue festival and then turn around and get ready for the honor trails.
That's
And
my
then somewhere
favorite.
in there, we got to throw in an opening for the center.
So Haunted Trail's gonna be okay for right now too?
Yeah.
Do we have any general comments from anybody in the room?
None out there, but I do have something that I need to say. I have been accepted into Leadership Middle Tennessee. So 2 days a month, I will be in a different county within Middle Tennessee. And so some of those dates actually fall on this meeting. Some follow my study session night. Some follow my city council night. So there's a really strict attendance policy. So I will be missing from some of the meetings, but not all.
Just have one comment to make in response. As long as you don't like the other counties better and decide to stay there, you come on back.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
Thank you for giving me that easy.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, any other comments from any of the staff? I have been asked to tell us, don't forget that we would like to really try to get the Christmas tree lighting and the parade to be at the same time. If we could decide how we can orchestrate that to be one event.
When are they having the parade?
It's always kind of the day
We
after
would have to
Columbia.
talk to the
The Rotary
people.
Club.
Yes, I'm in Rotary. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's Rotary.
That's why-
So, and you remember that was, they made a request to do it on Sunday, and Rotary did not want to do that.
Rotary didn't want to move our parade. Caroline didn't want to move the Christmas tree lighting. So I'm asking, as we being the Christmas tree lighting people, to consider it, that we could do it all at the same time and we make a spectacular event. That the parade would end up with a Christmas tree lighting.
Agreed. Depends on how that ordeal unfolds. We'll take over it's our tree anyway.
Yeah, I know it is.
We'll put it up.
I know how that ordeal is unfolding. I'm pretty certain. Yeah,
But yes, no, I think Rotary's not going to change, and I don't blame them.
Yeah.
They,
we're going to follow after the Columbia parade simply to get the participants. Okay,
I think that's a great idea because people are already here. And
that's right.
like that.
We give them a little bit of time to gravitate towards the square after the parade because they'll be spread out down the street. But yeah, we'll give them a little time to get here and then have one big final hoorah before we usher in the new year. So anyway, that's all I got. Anybody else got anything? I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
We adjourn. 6 o'clock. What about that, girls?